All right, peace, peace, peace. What's up with y'all, brothers and sisters? Hopefully, the Most High House is blessing y'all day. By His mercies, you are consumed, man. I had a kind of, man, my day's been great so far, man. The Most High House, you know what it is, man. Like my brother, one of my closest brothers, he was just here earlier. He helped me out with something, man. That's why it's so important for us to show that love and kindness to one another, man. Just building. Let me hit this Jude 120 real quick, man, because honestly, man, we kind of did. It's kind of crazy because not to go into, but we kind of did kind of like do it in the word what they was doing, like day to day, going house to house, like let's imagine that, man, just break it, going over the word, and discussing like spiritual matters and just building it and just honestly just and just loving each other, man. That's just like that's why, man, you always reciprocate that love, honestly, man. That's why it says be steadfast in that covenant, like always reciprocate that love without dissimulation, man, because love covers all sins, man. He had his son here. As well, man. And that's important too, like the little ones, man. That's why, actually, no, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Most of the youth out here, man, it's just hoping, man, them being raised in a godly manner. That's what's going to make them even better. Because in the natural sense, in the worldly sense, yes, they can be good, upstanding people, but how much more in the Lord. But because actually the brother I did the little short film with, man, his children were great too, man. It's just. It's just a beautiful thing, man. Like, act like it said in Acts, going there, house to house, breaking bread, man. Like, that's just really going over the word, man. That's just really kind of beautiful what happened today, man. But let me get to Jude 120 real quick, because there's other stuff I do want to talk about, but I'm just gonna. I don't got too much time today because I got some stuff to do. I had a real busy day, but you know what? Yeah, man, it's just like, let me get you 1 to 20. He says, but ye beloved, building your up yourselves. I'm sorry, but ye Jude 1 to 20. But ye beloved, building up yourselves in your most holy faith, praying into the Holy Ghost, the Holy Spirit. Yeah, exactly, man. Building each other up in the faith, man. Honestly, that's just is what it is too, man. But yeah, man, I want to talk to something because it's kind of for a brother in the Discord app. Cause it's for a brother in the Discord, that man. And also too, man, appreciate life, man. Honestly, too, I was talking about that earlier, man. Like Lamentation says, "What does the living man do but complain?" When we're alive and the Most High house, also too naturally, man. Appreciate life, no matter what's going on, man. Trust in the Lord at all times as well. Like I was talking about that with somebody earlier. Actually at the doctor's at the physical, man. I was that's what I was going into, man, because even like people like pass away left and right. Brothers in the Discord have even said that, man. Even in the because John Amos had recently died, then Matumbo died as well the day before that. But he's the brothers going into. I ain't gonna say his name, whatever. He said, "Listen, man, I know this is because it was in like the the movie section of the Discord app, but it was going into like I know like this is a movie channel, but movie section of the Discord app, man. But our beloved people, our loved ones pass away every day, man. Our elderly people, our grandmothers, grandfathers, grandmothers, uncles, aunts, parents pass away every day, man. That's just not just mine, but ours, because man, like the word tribe means, because 12 tribe, man, we're really family, man. So that's really key too, man. That's one. Before I even go into that, I just want to go into that too, man. Because honestly, man, so that's like that's what scripture says. All right, do good to that friend before I die, man. Honestly, man, because I love that brother, man. He loves me, man. So and like whoever loves the Lord, man. No, in the word, out the word, he's going to and was more so in the word, but even outside the word, he's going to direct that friendship, right as he says it's all right. But that's kind of not what I'm going to, because we kind of just going over things that nature, different things of that nature we was talking about. But this is for the brother in Discord app, because shout out to you, bro, because he mentioned like 2 Ezra 14, and I went into how like in the Discord app a while back how pretty much Ezra was an apostle, man. I was actually talking about that earlier with my brother, like how pretty much Adam was pretty much, man. Let's get this Proverbs 27 real quick before I even go into it, man. Yeah. Yeah, man, it's a lot of stuff. Now, that conversation, then what I be having written down, it's a lot of stuff we wanted to go into talking to y'all about. But, it's good, man. It's good. Let's get Proverbs 27, this is kind of like, this talking about not only like just keeping 100, like a man to man conversation. That's why on First John he said, listen, I write to you as writing, but certain things I need to tell you is face to face. But on a spiritual level, this is going into, man. But Proverbs chapter 27 and verse 19, it says, as in water face answer to face, so is the heart of a man to man. So yeah, man, exactly. So that's pretty much a man to man conversation directly. Like, I'm talking to you like one to one directly, man. So that's what oh, that's in 3 John 3:2 and 10 is, I think, says that. What I was kind of quoting verbatim, but yeah, man. So that's what kind of apostle is, man. Because shout out to brother son being firstborn, because apostle is pretty much the Most High, and how should I teach you face to face, or yeah, pretty much you're being taught face to face, man. Because like Ezra, like I said, Adam was an apostle. Moses was in an apostle role, because the Most High, was teaching them, face to face. Ezra, I say Adam, Moses, Ezra, kind of, because Second Ezra 14. Then not only that, the apostles like Paul and the disciples, but also who else was an apostle? Yahweh Shai. He's kind of like the embodiment of the Most High, pretty much. Like when people say he was the Most High, like and he's a living embodiment, but he was taught by his father. That's why after all things created by him, man, it's what his father taught him, man. So let me grab that in Hebrews 3:1, because I was looking at this the other day. I meant to. I thought about you, brother, too. Like I'm gonna send it to you in the Discord app. I thought about this. I thought about you when I read this too. I was like, okay, well, let me get this Hebrews 3:1 real quick. It says, exactly, Hebrews chapter 3:1. Wherefore, holy brethren, partakers of a heavenly calling, make that calling election sure, considering the apostle and the high priest of our profession, Hamashiach Yahushua, man. So exactly, Yahushua, man. He's pretty much it names it right here as the apostle, man. Because you know why? The Most High taught him face to face. Like he taught him face to face. Like just like he taught us. Well, when he taught he's actually teaching some men now. But he as he taught, like I meant saying us. I meant as he taught Paul, as he taught his disciples, and there's others, not only just the 12, but the others that was with him. He was as the apostle, them being apostles, he was an apostle as well. So yeah, let me go read this again. It says, Hebrews chapter 3:1. Wherefore, holy brethren, partakers of the heavenly calling, considering the apostle and the high priest of our profession, Hamashiach Yahushua, or Christ Yahushua, man. So let's go to how Yahushua was an apostle, because he directly he's taught from his father. John 7 and 16. It says, and Yahushua in John 7:16, and Yahushua answered them, my doctrine is not mine, but his that sent me. So yeah, of course, beginning of First John, he created everything. What Yahweh taught him, what the Most High taught him, man. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like that I read in Proverbs earlier. Water is the reflection of the face, so is man to man. That's why honestly, you know what. That's crazy. No, I'm just gonna go into it, man, because I wasn't. But let's go Revelation real quick, man. Just like Jacob saw, that's where I touched on before, like the whole pineal gland. That's where it come from. I was like talking about this with the brother. That's where the whole pineal gland come from, because Jacob and Pinal, when he saw pretty much the Most High, pretty much and that's actually because I was gonna get into it. Let's go to Matthew real quick, because I'm going a little digression into something else. I was gonna make this into another video, but. As long as this is gonna happen, man, you're gonna be like Jake. We're gonna be like Jake. No, let's go to Genesis 28. Let's go to Matthew 5, because I was just gonna go into another day, but I was like, no. Yeah, let's go. I think yeah. Let's see. I want that. Where do I want that at? Oh gosh, where is it at? So I'm face to face. I want that. Hold on, y'all. Okay, bet. I'm all right. Cool. I'm back. My bad. I was totally tripping. I was in Genesis 28. Yeah, this is when of course Jacob comes Israel. Um, exactly, man. This is his inward man. Grew. That's why the Most High, like, when I go, just a little sidebar, man. If you want to change it, that's fine, man. But listen, the Most High, like, he's calling you for you, like I said, like, usually the Most High, Yahushua, or like, somebody else would change your name, but usually the Most High, Yahushua, change somebody's name, man. So, plus, like it's in Revelation, he's going to give you a new name, so it's all good. But also too, but like as I mentioned about the pineal gland, things of that nature on the left hand side, that's where it comes from. But I'm going to the fact that I don't really want to go into that because that's where that concept comes from. It's really the left hand version of this of the account of Jacob and Yaquab in the scriptures. But my point is, man, of as far as apostle, like when you face to face, pretty much when the Most High how shall I teach you face to face. But I'm just saying that to, like honestly, if we're pure, which I'm about to get into soon, and honestly, no, let me just get into it real quick. This is Genesis chapter 30, and it's all, but this all deals with the inward man. Honestly, like I was actually talking about that with my brother earlier. But honestly, that's what all is part of being born again. The inward man, the word being in you. That's what it's going. We're going to see the Most High, how shall I face to face. And again, but I'm just going to go into it. This is Genesis chapter 32 verse 30. It says, and Jacob called the name of this place Peniel, for I seen Yahweh face to face, and my life is preserved. Ooh, okay, wow, that's crazy. Because I was just looking at that Sirach, 51 the other day, and the other day, not a few days, it was yesterday or 2 days ago, and he said how he was preserved for slander, but also Paul says in 2 Timothy 4 and 19 or 18 or something like that, when he says he's preserved for the kingdom. So, and I'm just kind of looking at that now. That's why I had that reaction. I'm sorry. That's why I read the word I had that reaction sometimes when something comes to mind. But yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even think about that till all praise the Most. I didn't think about that till I read it. But yeah, let me get this. Yeah, let me grab this now. It says Genesis chapter 28 verse 30. It says, and Jacob called the name of the place Peniel, for I seen Yahweh face to face, and my life is preserved. So yeah, man, that's his you know what? Exactly, because that's just what it is. Because honestly, lining up with that, just a little sidebar, lining up with that Sirach 51 and 2, how he was preserved from the slander, things of that nature. That's why he was preserved. Even before that too. That's why I tell you, inward man is grew. Because honestly, because remember what did he say is preserved. Because what did he say? Listen, when Laban did what he said, listen, my righteousness is going to speak for me. So pretty much, the Most High Yahshua has preserved me already, man. I'm good. So that's just is what it is. That's why part of the reason why, because we're all going to have to, because judgment is already sent, but you're all going to have to go in the judgment seat. But that's why Yahushua even said in Matthew, listen, you'll be in kingdom with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Because just one would think, me personally, I could be wrong on this, but Jacob already knew he's going to be in the kingdom. But one in the inward kingdom, his inner man grew, also the physical kingdom, because Yahushua said it, so. I was talking about that earlier, man. What's not y'all shot, man? Listen, man, I was talking about that with my brother earlier, man. They just real ones. They just tell them, listen, it is what it is. I said what I said, pretty much. How people say that? No, I was really, I said, hey, it is what it is. John 14:2. He said, if it wasn't so, I wouldn't say. I'm just telling you straight up. That's why he's a man without God on the seat. But I don't want to go into, I'm kind of digressing too much. But yeah, let me go back to the point. It says, because it's all doing with apostle and face to face, things of that nature. But let me get Genesis chapter 28 and verse 32 and verse 30. I'm sorry. It says, and Jacob called the name of the place Peniel, for I seen Yahweh face to face, and my life is preserved. So yeah, let's go to Matthew 5. It's crazy because the precept of the day on the Bible, on the King James website, is Matthew 5 and 8. I was actually thinking about that precept yesterday because a little situation happened yesterday. I was in Panera Bread, and I ain't gonna go into it, but me and the manager had made peace with her. It was nothing. I just it was me. It was I was kind of bugging. It's I was Proverbs 51 came to mind. It's not what he said. It's kind of how he said it. It's I was okay, cool. I didn't really. I say cool. I was it was the last part that the boy said that kind of I was like, really? I was just like, but after that, like, I was like, I know what? I'm just gonna buy something in here, because usually I buy something when I go in there and when I read or do something else when I'm just chilling there. But but I saw it from his perspective as well. I was like, no, people, because a lot of people come in and out of Panera Bread on some nonsense. So I understood it. Like, that's what part of, like, you gotta look at things from other people's point of view as well. You can't always just, like, focus on, like, understand. But that's what men really do, try to understand. You could, like the brother, somebody first one said, listen, you can understand other people's perspective and not agree with it, but it still be like, Isaiah 1:18, reason together. It still can be reason. It still can be at peace. Like, all right, cool. But I said it to say, because that was the precept of the day. But I'm about to read the verse above it, because we're talking about being face to face, like, we just running justice. My bad, y'all want to digress too much, but things just come to mind. But Matthew chapter 5 and verse, because I was just talking about this with my brother earlier. It's in Matthew chapter 5 verse 8, says, blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see Yahweh. Exactly. So how are they going? You can see him now on this side. You actually going to see him and experience him now, being pure in heart, being blameless, having integrity to faith, in his instruction, in the word in you, and growing that inward man. Also too, in the kingdom to come, man, because honestly, because he told you end from beginning to the end, man. Because going to see him face to face, like in the garden, like he, in his kingdom. Because, like, of course, like I've been into again, there's difference between the Yahushua's kingdom and his kingdom, man. This is talking about actually the Most High's kingdom. He's taking you back from, like, Isaiah 46:10 says, I show you the end from the beginning, and things of that nature, and beginning to end, things of that nature. I'm paraphrasing, but let's go to Revelation. Let's read that Matthew one more time, man. Read that Matthew one more time, because you got to be pure in heart. Let's get, blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see Yahweh. Let's get this Revelation chapter 22 verse 4. And they shall see his face, and his name shall be in their foreheads. Exactly. So you're going to really, like, just like the garden, it's going to be like that. You're going to see, and that word's in you, honestly. And they're going to see him. Honestly, Lord willing, man. That's just what it is. All the apostles and stuff like that. That's being taught directly, face to face, like, honestly, it all goes into face to face, like, and honestly too, man, that's a good, like, quality to have, like, good thing to have, because that's all, like, living in an age of information, age of technology, things of that nature. I'm still shout out to the brother sent me first one, because he said this as well, and I'm like this as well, man, because I was like this even more years ago before I came to worry about jobs, man. Listen, I still do walk-ins, man. Honestly, I'd rather prefer walk-ins. I mean, calling, emailing is cool, things of that nature, but sometimes it's a more convenient way, because most of the interviews I had now has been Zoom or on phone. But listen, man, I'd rather, like, go in person, honestly, man. Look you face to face, honestly, because that's what kind of ties into, like, the video I did about being told no, man. Because I still respect that brother for that to this day, man. I forgot his name, but that'll always stick with me, man. The fact that, like, he looked me in my face, like, and said, listen, I want to hire you, but no, man, because your resume is like this and things that nature, your experience. But I was like, no, man, I was looking, I told him, listen, man, I really appreciate that. I'd rather you tell me to my face than you, you give me the whole runaround, or some nonsense, or the whole corporate, or the, the typical stuff, man, the typical runaround, man. So that's even on in a regular life standpoint, in the worldly standpoint, face to face, honestly, man, because yeah, so, that's why people say before Jake get in the fire, or people say that, even people, whoever, they say, oh, say it to my face, because it's personal. It's like, I'm really dealing with you on that level, man. Like, looking, eye contact, looking at you. Because me, honestly, I still don't look at people when I talk. It's just, I don't know, it's weird. I got better over years. It's still awkward for me, but it's not, like, and sometimes people is, like, kind of social awkward like that, man. It's not that, there's sometimes people that don't look at you like, they are kind of, most of the time they are deceitful, and, like, they have ulterior motives and agendas. They're just snakes. But sometimes some people are. It's a balance. I gotta have a balance to it. Like, some people are just socially awkward for them. They're actual real introverts like that. They're not just trendy thing, but they're actual introverts, things of that nature. So But anyway, I'm just kind of going digressing. But yeah, man, that's what it is, like, as far as being apostle and face to face, man. Like, being taught face to face, man. So hopefully this is edifying, man. So hopefully most high Yahushua's blesses y'all day. So peace.